It is I, the mighty Haysoos. Welcome, one and all. Are you ready for this fall? One and all, welcome to the fall.
Wait, something is amiss.
I'll have to let this play out again.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
Wait, you don't know who I am?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken. Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
I mean, it makes sense to execute the other tribes that worship the icon, but okay.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Nice magic tech armor.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Now the Garleans, I hope they better not disconnect me.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
Such a big ship. Hey, Night Sphere Party.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Hello. Azizla. Almost at 50 followers is pretty poggers. What you doing today? Oh, you know, main story quest as it goes. I am the Alpha Paladin. No one so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sent his warmest regards, Haysoos. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. Story quest? What's that? Story quest? You don't know what a story quest? Are you pulling my leg here? Main story quest, Heaven's Ward. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Azizla is in that direction, we'll find it. Azizla. All I know is craft, cook, and cut tree. Oh, you've been doing all the side stuff, eh? And crafting. Crafting's pretty good. I like mining personally. And goldsmithing.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
You're Garlean.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sastunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different
I
households.
think I'm
setting us on
2
separate paths.
cities away from unlocking all the
Livia
jobs.
felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
There are certain jobs that you need to get to a certain level to unlock, and those are the DLC jobs that are included with the expansions. So you can't do the jobs until you get to a certain level. And story, unfortunately. You can't grab all the jobs right off the bat.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich.
You fell in love with him?
It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
That is true.
My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
If they don't need me
Once we
to
break
be
through those
over level
clouds,
60,
we'll be
I'll
right
get
where the
them.
light was pointing.
There's like
Right
4
where
of them.
Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone.
There's the dancer. They're not jobs of the land though. They're just warrior jobs, you know. Jobs of war.
Look! I think that's it.
Though you do need to get to Ishgard to do the Dark Knight, Astrologian, and Machinist.
Is that... Allagan. Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller.
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
Oh, those things
Damn
I've
it
seen
all.
locked in
Why do
red
the
taunting
Allagans
me.
always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
That might just because it might be a job-related quest, or you're not the right level. Destiny Nightingale.
Oh wow, the follow.
Oh wow, thanks Unicorny for the follow. Unicorny.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment.
Unicorn was taken, so I went with the next one, the next best one, Unicorny. Nice. Thanks for following.
Any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Saw my tweet? Oh, thanks.
Well,
I really appreciate that.
In the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
Pierce.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
No, Realm Reborn. Yeah, we're really close to 50 followers now. Ain't that exciting? Ow. Almost time for that affiliate. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Night Sphere Party. I believe in myself too. I believe in the me that believes in you. And once we get enough people, I can play different games. Haha. And, what was I? Yeah, I was thinking of eventually doing a Guilty Gear stream where viewers can fight me, but I'm not really good, so. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal. You saved Her Grace and Father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course, as you request. I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately we encountered difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel has collapsed. With the Mineral Concern Corporation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alfino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. You stole his wand! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. 'Twas now thou shall, or something Uranger would say. 'Tis as I surmise, judging by the aetheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand. It hath uncertainly been employed in casting of a most uncommon magic. Oh. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursors to methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entraileth the reduction of corporeal form into the constituent aether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not lengthy incantations. That Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest that she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that scholars of Charlian forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No! No, you cannot mean! But not downcast, my friend, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like Y'shtola passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sill de evacuation site, then to the evacuation site. Oh, people making stuff over here. I want to expect delivery missions or Flame Sergeant 2nd class. What am I? Oh, so close. And I can... Okay. I believe. Oh, what was that? Believe in the me that believes in you. Earthen Brickmen. Oh, he's gonna use his goggle things again. We all look in that direction. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the 12's wood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola jumped. What? And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent, lingering overlong in the midst of the maelstrom. And the aether that formed one's soul shall surely be scattered, near to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Orange, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of the forbidden magics. Haysoos, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. We must find Y'shtola. Oh man, my ping, Oh, there, it's letting up. To the Lotus stand. What is this? Oh, my gift expired. My gift sub has expired. No. Oh well. Kane Sana. Elder Seed Seer. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit. What? It pray not, milady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of my request, but it is a matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we need act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. As you surmised, we cannot do this unaided, however. Voices?
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
How convenient.
That is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Very convenient. Would the spirits bless my business? Will the spirits bless me? Ymithra. Mithra? May the spirits bless me with kindness. Grant me this bone of decadence. Ymithra. ribbon. Fat chocobo head. Goblin cap. I have a new mount. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Ymitra. It's an honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Levieur, and this is Tataru Taru. And I'm Haysoos. So you're my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought out to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. But what's done is done. Thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we are born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that will be enough for the elements. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. To Evershade. Oh, cutscenes.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
Magics. It's giving me goosebumps. She's like an angel. Cat burrito! Oh.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Glad she's all right.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Oh my god, it really is a burrito. Thank you. I don't know what race they are. They're like a dragonkin or something like that, if I remember. I don't. It's something to do with the forest. Oh, whoa! What's going on here? Forget what the toggle for walk is. Keybind, I'm a dummy. Turn off auto run, auto walk, toggle between shift space bar. No, I can roleplay walking. Speak with at the leather working guild. Making of a gun blaker. The gun blaker. The making. You can walk, yeah. You can toggle walk. I have it as shift spacebar. I don't know what you might have it as. Jippy jipperoo. Do I have to adjust the price of this? I'm gonna just make this 100. And you can sprint Oh. Isumiyan at the Conjurer's Guild. Say, what data center did you make your character on? Where'd she go, though? Big ass MF. Okay, chat. I mean, in-game chat. Big ass mother. Evil jester. Run, Haysoos. Run! Boy, what the hell? If only they knew Haysoos was streaming. One is on Cactar and the other is on something else. Kinda looks like Demon. So then you're in the Aether data center for that one character, and then the other one sounds like it's probably on Primal. I am the knight in shining armor. Sucks that your Stola sister doesn't have any voice lines.
I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
Welcome back, Catgirl GF. No.
You are safe. Thank the 12.
It doesn't take much to keep me safe.
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Talk? Are you strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Rip. Your Stola's sister doesn't have any voice lines.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfilia might escape.
Yeah, and then Minfilia...
At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
I don't know.
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
It is
Don't worry.
Diabolos.
The others are alive and well,
That's
I'm
probably
sure of
Primal.
it. We just need to
On
find
the Primal data center.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Of the Seventh Dawn.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
Yes.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Wait, I want to see your change now. Oh, it's on Crystal? Oh.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
My main character, who I don't stream with, is on Cactuar, so the Aether data center. Haysoos is on Sagittarius.
To prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
Sagittarius is also on Aether.
But I know of one who could.
Data center. Sagittarius is the world. Aether is the data center.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
The ICBC. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives as a hermit, life on the fringes of an abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alistair and I were born in Sharlayan, our days were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As fine as a reunion as any to go to Sharlayan. Oh my goodness, as fine as a reason to go to Sharlayan. Blah 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 blah. It's raining outside. Speak with Alphino at the Aethernet in Ishgard Plaza. We return to Ishgard. See, the current home world is Sagittarius, and I can visit any other Aether world, so I can visit Cactuar if I wanted to. Cactuar. So, you want to be a machinist? Yes. tail feather. Oh, that's an awesome. Oh, it's. I thought it would be pointy. Journey to the Dravanian hinterlands. The Dravanian hinterlands. Oh, look out. Free XP, let's go! I don't like this mount. Oh! Okay, so you can select mounts as a favorites then. Add to favorites, add to favorites, add to favorites, add to favorites, add to favorites. So then only the mounts that I like.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas.
Sharlian.
To the city of Sharlian, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
They came. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. Now I gotta collect Aethernet currents so I can fly here eventually. Northwest, or Lee. Magic Tech. Magitech. west. Almost to the south, so it's inside. Almost to the south. What a weird way to drive the car up a hill. A summoning stone. I believe, what was this place called? Dravanian Hinterlands. Tarantula Hawk. Ildeshire. I think they got rid of a quest where you had to run into some goblins. Knowledge seeks no man, so says the motto of the Charlian engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple, it falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Knowledge! Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so, it came to be counted amongst the Eorzean great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Outlander is mistaken. Charlian has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Uplander is mistaken. Munchley, we are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When I last looked, it was mine and Alphinaud's. We were born here. When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk. That we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is true, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. Oh. Oop. I'll be right back. dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Purple is a weeb. Alright then. Walking Atlas. Here is Heart of Settlement, name of Ildeshire. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I'm Alfino Levieur, and may I introduce my companion, Haysoos the Chad and Yustola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. Finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Ildeshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying around, 'twas only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his gobby friends were already settled. At first, gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came then a friendship. Now gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them? Felt like a waste, you know. We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part. But it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps you people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us all day and night. Oh wait, I probably pronounced that wrong. Has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes. But best way to understand is helping one another. Help citizens of Ildeshire, and Uplanders can become citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. All right. Say knots and crosses. And what's this? Hi there, mister. I'm Chloe. Chloe Alipo. And who might you be? I'm Jesus the Chad. Jesus the Chad? The Jesus the Chad from the stories? Wow, you're like a legend. A real living and breathing legend. This is so exciting. Night-night. Let's hit level 61 tonight. Alright. Did I tell you I love stories? Well, I do. And not just listening to them. I'm pretty good at telling them, too. I have this friend whose mommy and daddy went away and never came back. And, well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes. So I tell her stories to cheer her up. Have a good night, Night Sphere. That's right. Stories of brave adventurers like you. She likes my stories. She stops crying and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy too, but lately she's just been staring off into space again. It must be my fault. I bet all my stories are starting to sound the same. But then I have an idea. Do you know what it is? I'll ask great adventurers like you to tell me stories, and then I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. It's a really great idea, right? Tell me, you think so too. So will you help me? Rowena gives me all sorts of things when I work hard. So if you do this for me, I can give you some of them to you. What sort of things? Well, okay. Bam, bam, bam. Knots and crosses. Whoa. Knots and crosses. With that. Illuminati. Yeah. Okay. Quiet. Quiet stream. Here we go. Gnomes to the southwest. Oh, I'm just gonna fly in this thing. I don't like how my thing clips through the chocobo. My cape or shawl or whatever it is. Southeast. To the east. Chisai. I am level 60. So this might be easy. But God, what took you guys so long to get here? Goodly Uplander, long time no eye catch. What bringing Uplander here? Does Uplander have luster eye for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. Brayflox. I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain... What gave me to... Okay. Quick thinks all thoughts. Who eats for who? Ooh-ah! Brayflox, all talks. Unwise you are to come here after dirty talk, taking secret knowledge of cheese make from Ulumanati. Brayflox did not. Cheese recipe is gobby birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in death pits. Oh my gosh. Goblins speak. Pray to Godfathers, for punishment is near times. It appears we have no choice. More. And there he goes, running off. More junk is awaiting Brayflox. Mulchi Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. To the east. Snipe Thoom. Thoom. $800 and Snipe Thoom. Shall we then? Yes, we shall. I was just there. Magitech Vangob. Instead of Vanguard, Vangob. What a Van Snob. Ooh. Sniper Thoom! Snipe Thoom! Really? Oops. Whoops. Snipe Thoom. Snipe Thoom! Run, Haysoos! Unless you unfinished business in Ildershire, let us strike out at once. There's a quest there. To the south. Come on, come on. Great. To the south. Great Morble. Great Squardle. You just fracture me? I know there is one here. Did I remember wrong? Or was it just a lookout position? It might have been just a lookout position. Oh hell, it doesn't matter. Oh no, it's over there. Southeast. I'm going southeast. South. We just touch this wall, give it a good pokeroo. Oh no. Cutscene. We just walk out. Walk right in and say hello.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
You can say that again.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
No, I would hope that you would survive.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds. That's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Granddaughter! Ooh!
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
No introduction for Haysoos.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Allagans set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too. Frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you. Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Oh.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject, but you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Oh no, the forbidden section.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast, you lot. Stoll and the boy are staying with me. I need help to make new sentinels to replace the old ones you walloped. They'll be board and lodging, don't you worry. But know that you'll have to work for them. Hard. I'll have no sluggards in my house.
Magics and the like. What is she playing? I guess I'll play until my 52 minutes thing goes up. Who are they playing cards against? I have no idea. 420 yalms to the east. 420. Yeast. Road to follower 50. So close I can taste it. We're at 47 followers, and then I can become an affiliate. It is pretty cool. There it is. To the east. Cockatrice. Dungeon time. The Great Gooble Library. Gooble. The Great Gooble Library. 8 minutes. I guess I could go and... Okay, never mind. It's like, okay, I guess I could return this. Oh. Party duty found. I got work tomorrow. Depending if I work on Tuesday, I will stream. If I don't work on Tuesday, I'll stream tomorrow night. If I do work on Tuesday, I'm not gonna stream on Monday. Tomorrow night. Do 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 do. Ara. Okay, what is this yeet thing? I don't understand. Maybe I'm old. Yeet is like what you say when you throw something.
Oh wow, a follow.
Oh wow, a follow. My daughter yeets everything. Thanks for the follow. Nana, thank you for the follow, Nana. I feel young and hip, babe. Don't make fun of me. That's endearing. Holy sh! Where are these follows come from? Let's go. Thank you for the follow. I feel young and hip, babe. Don't make fun of me. I thought it was... Night Wolf. Thank you for the follow. The people in this dungeon are wholesome, I must say. Almost to 50 followers. It's pretty pog. Oh, nuts. Oh, I was in the... Oh no! No! Rip. I hate skating. That thing goes out so fast. You gotta keep... That time I didn't die. Good. Why didn't you bring your ice? Oh, Wind Mask, you distracted me. Why didn't I bring my ice skates? Who knows? We'll go with need just because I want to look cool. Oh, right, this is the book stuff. Look, glad I could be a part of people's entertainment, someone says in chat. Am I going to be popular now? Page 60. Where's page 69? Don't forget me when you're famous. Me? Why does everyone say that? Don't forget me when you're famous. Thanks, Nightwolf, for the follow, by the way. What's up? Do we keep going this way? Man, that's a wide emote. Ready for Pandora, or whatever. Padua. Oh no, the sheeps are coming. Oh, okay. Biblos. Bibliotech. I got boots. What are the dust clouds for? Oh, okay. They hurt. Yeah, hot. A lot. A hat. Awesome. Logos. Alright, that missed. Shit, she's coming back here. Mega host, here we go. Thank you for the host. Ah, it was Windmask who was hosting. Mega host. Do 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 do. Okay, so there's a trick to this boss, if I remember correctly. Just stand in one? Bibliotaph.